West Hollywood Russian community all seemed to immigrate around the same time in late 90s. We all went to Bancroft Middle School, and after that, everyone too went to Plummer Park and Poinciana Park to play basketball and soccer. While growing up, Charlie Zelenoff was slightly younger and hung out with the other young kids who were all Russian Ukrainian. He was troubled since a young age, and it was easy to tell. He was that one kid who would always get in shit and always storm off and act like a complete drama queen. A lot of my interactions with him came from playing basketball. He's the type of kid who would talk a lot of shit, and if he'd lose, he'd storm off and try to discredit you. If you ever allowed him to win a game of 21, he would bring that shit up like every summer, how he beat you that one time. Me and him both lived in the same block. I lived on North Gardner, and he lives still on South Vista Street. It's the same block that changes names once it crosses Santa Monica. With years, his crew consisted of 2 to 4 guys: Charlie, Alex, otherwise known as Moa, his best friend Eugene, Dmitri. They started to drink and smoke weed really early and have progressed to other drugs much faster than others. I knew of this because some of my friends sold weed and pain pills to them. One of those 4 kids is already dead due to that. That's a whole different story. When we all graduated high school, I remember Charlie being a full-blown argo idiot. He wasn't showing up to the park a lot. I started hearing us sing that some of his crew either got arrested or had been in some sort of trouble around the neighborhood. He at this point was deep into making his early videos pretending to be a boxer. After a while he would surface around the park and try to act really hard around me and some of my friends. We had the kid in my crew who was Lithuanian, 6'4", 220 pounds, a real hothead. He hated Charlie and would want to prank him all the time. He would try to get into a fight with him all the time, at any given moment. That day was no different. Charlie messed with the wrong kid that day. Vic chases Charlie out of the park on numerous occasions. Charlie would run into the neighboring Astroburger to seek shelter to hide. We would sometimes even drive around the neighborhood to try to find him, but he was hiding. Vic would hop out of the car and just start straight running towards Charlie. He would see him and start to book it towards safety. Charlie at this point was the kid who everyone hated, simply because he was a dick. His drug abuse continued to spiral out of control. Him and Moa would smoke crystal together and stay up for days. I remember the rumors started swirling around that he and Moa were spotted with a tranny on Santa Monica. We all joked around and laughed about it until we saw it with our own eyes. Visita Mart on Gardner and Santa Monica was a hotbed for tranny activity, and Charlie and Moa hung out there all the time. I've seen them both high as a kite with a bunch of homeless trannies hanging out by the liquor store in the alley. Kind of fucked up how we used to shame them by driving up and clowning them. Kind of makes me wish I thought of taking pics of this back then, but through the years he degenerated even further. I was there when all that caught video was shot. You can actually see me in there. I saw how far his imagination of boxing has gone. He was a skinny, pale, drugged out boxer wannabe. Me and my friends still send Charlie Z videos to each other. There's a good laugh here and there. Since seeing him blow up like this has actually become sad to understand what's happened to him. I believe he always had some sort of issue, and the drug use has magnified it immensely. Unbelievable. I can tell you guys from personally knowing him that he doesn't know what good is if it hit him in the face. The kid while growing up never showed any respect towards anything or anyone. He was always that douche kid who thought he was hard and acted like a tough wigger. He was never the kid to help out the elderly in the community, to clean up, to go to projects, to fix things. He never volunteered to clean up the park. He basically was a piece of privileged, single-centered child in a clueless Ukrainian Russian immigrant family. He was incredibly troubled since middle school and seemed like he tried to outdo himself every year. His delusions increased and he figured out how to lie to people with a straight face. I actually have access to one of his old best friends. To see if I can dig up some more good stuff for you guys. Okay, this is all I have for now. Okay, take care. Fucking guy.